Hello everybody, my name is Suman Dua. I am a registered migration agent at Nationwide Migration and Education. In this video today, we will be talking about the small business owner stream available in Queensland for visa subclass 491. As you all are aware that Queensland opened on 27th of October and is accepting applications for the small business owner stream. In the past, we have made various videos regarding the small business owner stream in Queensland. But since Queensland has opened for this stream with some minor changes, I will be talking in detail about this stream in this video. So this stream had an earlier update on the 1st of April 2021. So in that update, Migration Queensland advised that any pre-existing businesses need to be operating for a minimum of 2 years instead of the 1 year. Another update that was given by Migration Queensland on 1st of April 2021 was that the purchase price now has to be a minimum of 100,000. Prior to that, you could include the other investments like the renovation, the furniture, the equipment in that purchase price. Furthermore, they also advised that the commission agents or the home-based businesses will not be allowed under this stream. Also note that the businesses that were purchased prior to 1st of April 2021, they were not affected by these changes. Before you start looking for a small business in Queensland or you look at this stream, first you need to meet the requirements that are set by the Department of Home Affairs, which are that you need to be under 45 years of age, you need to have a positive skills assessment in your nominated occupation, you need to have competent English, and you need to have a total point score of 65 points including the state points. Now, Queensland has also made this stream available for applicants who are running a new startup business in Queensland. So the requirements are that the startup business needs to be running from the last 2 years, and you will also need to show that you had a turnover of a minimum of 200,000 in the last year when you apply for the expression of interest. Now, to meet the requirements under the small business owner stream, you need to have run the business successfully from the last 6 months or for 2 years if it's a startup business. You also need to have full-time work rights, and you need to be working a minimum of 35 hours in your business. You need to have purchased an existing business in regional Queensland. Please note that this stream is not available for home-based businesses. Also, if you're looking at a franchise, the franchise needs to be operating for a minimum of 2 years in the current location. You need to have purchased a business for 100,000, or you need to be running a startup from last 2 years, and the turnover requirement for a startup in the last 12 months is 200,000. You also need to have 100% ownership in the business. Partnerships and joint ventures are not acceptable for this stream. You need to have been trading in your business from the last 6 months prior to your application, and you're also required to employ one employee who is an Australian citizen or a permanent resident. This employee needs to be working for a minimum of 20 hours a week. Migration Queensland has also answered some of the frequently asked questions for this stream. So the first one is that which list do I need an occupation on to be eligible for the 491 SPO? So the answer from the Migration Queensland is that you need to have an occupation on the Department of Home Affairs eligible occupation list. So it could be any list. So it could be any occupation from the MLTSSL, STSOL or ROL list, because Queensland does not have their own occupation list. Can I apply for this pathway if I'm located offshore? This pathway is only available for onshore applicants. Do I need to be living in a regional area? Yes, so you need to be living in the regional area at least 6 months prior to lodging your expression of interest. Do I have to be living in the same regional area as my business? No, however, you must still live in an area considered regional for Queensland. We will also put the list of the regional postcodes in the description below. Please note that the business that you are looking to operate, including the startup business, needs to be located in regional Queensland. Do I have to operate the business for 6 months prior to lodging an EOI? Yes, you can prove this by providing your business activity statements. Does my business need to be related to my nominated occupation? No, your business does not need to be related to your nominated occupation, but you still must be able to show that you have operated the business for 6 months prior to submitting your expression of interest. How do I show the 100,000 purchase or investment after and prior to 1st April 2021? So Migration Queensland will look at your contract of sale and other capital investments over the 6 months following purchase and settlement of the business and prior to submitting your expression of interest. The total investment amount over this period must be at least 100,000. Can I start a new business? Yes, you can. Startup businesses are now eligible for the 491 SBO. To meet requirements, you need to have continuously run your business for a minimum of 2 years. In addition to this, the business must be generating a profit and have a turnover of 200,000 in the 12 months prior to application. Do the funds that I used to invest into the business have to already be in Australia? No, the funds can come from overseas as long as you have purchased a business and you have been running the business for 6 months before applying. Can I apply for the nomination but my partner operate the business? No, the person applying must be the one operating the business. So if you're somebody who has purchased a small business in regional Queensland or looking to purchase a small business in regional Queensland, or you could be someone who has been running their own business from last 2 years and had a turnover of 200,000 in the last 1 year, and if you have any questions, you can get in touch with us.
Stay updated about Australia's immigration. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel.